I often talk about the advancements in technology with a great deal of enthusiasm and anticipation for where we are today, for what is and for what is coming. But if we're going to be fair, fully transparent, I think it's also important to bring some balance to that optimism. Because while I do believe in where it is going, you also need to understand we're not all the way there yet. I recently shared the video about my trip to Miami, another opportunity for me to get in a Waymo. Totally enjoyable. No driver, no hands on the wheel, just a car doing everything on its own. And I'll tell you, it was flawless, smooth, seamless, and honestly quite better experience than the typical Uber ride. But here's the reality. That's not always the experience people have. Here's a real example. In a recent story, a Waymo vehicle drove into a flooded area because it didn't fully understand what its sensors were telling it. Now you think about that. As humans, we see water, see a flooded street, we recognize danger. We make a judgment call. We correct. But with AI, it has to interpret the situation through data that it collects over time. But sometimes it gets it wrong. And that's the part that I want people to understand. This isn't failure in the way we think of failure. It's actually learning. And every time something like this happens, though inconvenient, engineers will go back, they analyze it, improve the system, probably pay out some money in lawsuits. But that's how technology grows, which is why I say this. AI today is the worst that it will ever be. Not because it is bad, but because it's getting better every single day. Now, research has already shown that people tend to overestimate what AI can actually do. We assume that if it can drive a car, it can handle practically anything. But that's not how it works. AI performs best in normal, predictable situations. It struggles more when things come unexpected. So what we're seeing in the headlines right now isn't contradiction of the future. It's a glimpse into how the future is being built. And the real question isn't, does this technology work? Because it does. The real question is, can we trust it while it's still learning? But again, AI today is the worst that it will ever be. And one day, once all the bugs are worked out, I think we might just have something wonderful. The only two questions become, when is one day, and at what cost? Thanks for watching.